Oh, one of the 8 Reds does go down thanks to, I think, the Crusader. Fire is coming down around the Allied lines, but they do not care. Oh, wait, okay, maybe they should care after this. We have some air support coming in from the Axis. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17, and today we're covering a 4v4 on Magano Gap. This is a Company Heroes 3 replay submitted by someone in this game. I will get to that at the end of the game, but for right now, if you would like to submit your own replay, submit it to my Gmail or Discord down below. Greatly appreciate it. But for right now, hopefully you enjoy this game. We got ourselves a number of key combatants in here today. We got ourselves Rifle, Big Hoss, Goku, Johnny versus Azusa, SU122, Azusa again, and Elite. Oh, that won't be confusing whatsoever. Azusa's moving in the south. He's also moving in the north. He's actually moving at both locations at the exact same time. Shocking, I know, but this is CoH3. And also shocking is the update for CoH3 that just got released. This is a brand new game that is with the current patch. So I'm very curious to see how things fare and how, well, each side really combats each other. Certain units are maybe a little less powerful, like the SgtD and the Martyr being have the rotation decreased. Speed and pathing have been adjusted and changed. Team weapons have been made better to actually be more responsive and better actually hitting units. So yeah, it's a good day to be a CoH3 player. I know that's hard to imagine because it's been months since the last substantial update that actually, made the game in a gameplay wise better. I would say you could say the last one, but again, the airstrikes I feel like made things maybe a little more complicated. But we'll see how the things go. Johnny going with the airborne, as you can see, with Pathfinders. We also have an MG that got brought up. We got British. Oh, I should probably go over that. Yeah, we got 2 Brits, 2 Americans versus 2 Doc and 2 Wehrmacht. So I'm also, again, they've also updated stat information, all sorts of good stuff. And the 2 new multiplayer maps, which if you have a game on those multiplayer maps, again, very much interested in that. So, we got Pioneers in the building, but Scouts and Riflemen are opening fire. MG trying to suppress that Pioneer squad. But unfortunately, Pioneer is behind some good cover, so it can hold its own, stay in cover, and provide some decent combat. Fortunately, that Pioneer, as we just saw, yeah, not so much. The MG, with its rip-roaring sounds, keeps firing on the American forces, keeping them back. Same thing with that 50 cal. Each exchanging fire. Not bad idea for the sniper, but unfortunately got a little too close for comfort with that. MG, though, hitting the rifleman, immediately suppresses it and keeps the area secure. Also, looks like the south is pretty much secure, so not too shabby. Wait, is that? Hold on. Hold on. Why do 3 guys have a skin, but this guy is that normal? Is that normal? Anyway, that's a little funny. It's like, yes, we all have the same colored clothes. Oh wait, except for Jim. Jim forgot his, and unfortunately, we're not all in the same uniform. Unfortunately, he couldn't color coordinate today. It's unfortunate. Oh, nice clown car. Trying to burn out the British forces and hit the guys in buildings. Unfortunately, the British got AT grenades, and this guy is pretty much gonna die from a couple more shots. If they will, there we go. So unfortunately, Elites got put down, but luckily, Big Hoss and what was this? A Rifle are able to hold the north and provide that extra bit of firepower to keep the Doc at bay. Another Doc player coming on in, again, possible flame collar as well. But with the infantry, the rifles, the infantry section, the Royal Engineers, the Mortar, and the MG, I don't think these Doc players are really going to gain much ground. If anything, I'm just seeing Azusa lose quite a bit. I think he just lost his Pioneer squad right there. So, good job, man. As the Doc, I'm glad you have excess manpower to just sacrifice in order to win that area. But, oh boy, not a good day to be a Doc player, as I am witnessing right here. But we'll see how things fare. We got British Air and Sea, by the way, for that commander. Rifle went Airborne Battle Group, very interesting. Kenkred is on fire and dying, so good stuff there. We got Goku with Airborne again, so a lot of Airborne right now. So And again, we'll hopefully be able to see the airstrikes and stuff and how that differentiates. It's color coordinated now, which is actually quite interesting. But hopefully we get to see some of that stuff. Let's see. Maybe he'll drop... Oh, we got... Oh, we do! Okay, so yellow is a medium level airstrike, not the heaviest stuff. I say that and immediately both units die from it. So, yeah, even though it might be in yellow, that doesn't mean you will not face certain death. Now, luckily, the Grenadiers hopefully will pick up that MG, get the hell out of there, because the Americans are pushing on in. The MG is lighting him up, and that 1919 will just mow him down. Did I say 50? I might have said 50. Whatever. Yeah, 1919 does what it needs to do and push the enemy back. Excellent job. Been covering CoH3 replays, so might have some of that terminology screwed up my brain. Do apologize. We have green, so that's going to be a paradrop or a dropping of equipment. In this case, we have a paratrooper squad being called on in. So, again, really cool. Red is worst case scenario, and that is going to be absolute hell. Speaking of hell, I'm seeing 3 MGs, but the MG is stopping the Pioneers from coming up behind, so the Panzer Pioneers will have to keep their distance. Down south, again, we have the MG-34. Surprised me I haven't seen any mines or anything in this area to kind of stop the influx of troops. Alright, we do have Assault Grenadiers. They are pushing on in. But again, given the amount of MGs, they're not going to get very far. And they're going to be put down. Now, I will say the Allies, while it seems like, okay, we're winning here, winning there, we managed to push the enemy back. Overall, they are still not doing great. If they take this, they'll just now start inflicting victory point losses onto the Axis, which it's about 7 minutes in the game, so it may not sound like much, but CoH3 with the faster VP tick down rate, it's, yeah, it's up. Another airstrike comes on in. Looks like the building took most of it. The MG is actually relatively unscathed. Nice job by, again, was it Zuza? I have 50-50 chance of actually, you know, being incorrect with that. Just saying one name. But mortar half-tracks are just most likely going to pound the British. Oh my god, turning nice little blood chunks right over there. Again, they're trying their best. Very low on health. Panzer Grenadiers holding the line. Almost, oh my god, is he trying to get the kill? I wouldn't blame him, honestly. Mortars are definitely doing the work. As long as he stays and fights, the mortars might just be able to turn the tide. Panzer Grenadiers might not be able to fight. Oh. Never mind. Just get a big goddamn gun and just blast them away. That works too. Another air. Oh my god. Alright, we're seeing a bunch of strikes here. But so far, it seems like it's very clear where the enemy's hitting. And I do like how it's on the mini-map showing those strike locations. That's pretty nice. As well as the color coordinate with the yellow. It kind of helps let the person know what they're dealing with. We have an 8 rattle on the field, which, yeah, you can pretty much know that you're going to be dealing with absolute hell. And I suspect the British forces are going to be pushed back. You can say, well, Greyshot, they have commandos. Unfortunately, if you consider these commandos, which I will switch to real quick just to showcase, don't have AAT grenades, right? So while they're amazing in their firepower, they are lacking in their grenades, ranging from anti-infantry to AT. They have great guns. I'm not going to deny that. Their firepower is very solid. But this A-Red has nothing to fear. Except for maybe these American forces. Do they have grenades? Let's see. Yes, they do. Okay, so Rifle can start chucking grenades and dealing with that 8-Rad. But yeah, actually, I should probably check that. So both the Americans went with the airstrike. So we have air support for their special. Nice job with the nice attempt with the grenade, unable to kill it. This sniper is so close to death. Get that man a medic. Oh my lord. That 8-Rad is up to 16 kills. Oh, Stewart's on the field. Oh, nice. Stewart versus 8-Rad. Stewart should win this. Unless we get some additional support. Another 8-Rad on the field. Panzer Grenadiers could throw an AT grenade. What is happening? He's sacrificing his mortar half-track. And now we have an airstrike coming in. Howitzer shot hits a Stewart. Hold on. Air support drops bombs. Successfully killing the mortar half-track. Love that airstrike. Again, they did fix the animations of the airstrike. That itself, solid. The damage and stuff like that, previously not great, but looks like they did change it to allow that bombing strike to actually be capable at killing armor. which is weird to say, but previously that wasn't the case. Alright. AT gun is opening fire on the Stug. It is a G version, so it's better against armor than infantry. Still has the pintle, but even though that is the case, you still want something. You still want most likely one Stug D, a verbal wind, something a little bit more specific at fighting infantry with this guy. But that's where the 8-Rads are coming in and why they're pretty solid at killing infantry, as we've seen with this. Do we have 3? Holy shit! All right, we have 3 8-Rads. It's the attack of the 8-Rads, from what I can tell, ladies and gentlemen, and I cannot wait to see what this gentleman has in store for the Brits. Let's see, what do the Brits have? 1 AT gun? Maybe some mines could be good, but again, I would not attack from the front. My best guess would be this guy comes around the side, uses the northern area, and pushes up. If he attempts to push straight in, he would most likely be, assuming, AT grenaded. Let's jump over to Big Hoss and confirm. Yes, he has those AT grenades. So most likely it would be a bad call to charge. His best thing is to move around and then hit target. Stug is hitting the Stuart and actually getting some solid hits. Stuart's doing damage, not gonna lie, but he can only do so much. Right, because he's not gonna be able to kill 3 of the... Oh my god. I am seeing coordination. We have SU-122 with the anti-armor, while you have the other gentleman with 3 8-Rads. You know. So, not bad. Again, I do like how they're kind of covering each other. So, again, we'll see how he actually uses them. But overall, I am very excited to see how this goes. And immediately the shots are fired. American forces holding the hill with the AT gun. Again, they're trying to push. This is what I'm talking about for the straight. But now we have air support coming on in. Let's see what he does. Strafes the infantry. Stug D pushes on into the AT gun. Gets hit by the side by the Stuart. AT grenades thrown on the Stug. He's taking a lot of hits. Does have decent front armor. But again, can't take everything. 210. AT gun can still damage. And we have another one coming on in. This 6-pounder coming on to fire against all that armor. Building is having debris fall apart. Stug is down. Could be repaired by a half-track if they're able to get up. But we do have drops, and that is actually with the Americans providing emergency drops of, I'm assuming, MGs and airborne. As Panzer Grenadiers storm on in. No upgrades, though. Should keep in mind. No, it's AT guns. We have an AT gun drop here. Wait, is there an MG that I miss? Oh, they dropped at the same time. Big Hoss and Rifle coming together, dropping an MG and an AT gun. Down south, we have a cache, not to discount that, and a free 1918 if you want the Browning. Some defenses over here, but it looks like in the south, pretty much Elite is pretty much clear. Oh, okay, he's going to drop in supplies, munitions, stuff like that, so we can hopefully get additional air support. But we have a similar situation here where a lot of German forces are at that location in a tight corridor, where in actuality it would probably be better if they kind of move through more of these open areas. But as I stated, here comes the 8-Rads coming through that open territory. AT guns looking forward, not to their side, and are currently being flanked right at a perfect time as we have additional forces. Hold on, air support coming on in, coming to clutch, does it straight, but the 8-Rads dodge. We have really good veterancy with those guys, by the way. Again, we have 19 kills. We have a dead plane. We have another 8 with 2 vehicles. 4 solid stuff with those 8-Rads. They're absolutely putting the Allies in their place. And we have the assault we have Grenadiers with MP40s. So I haven't gone over the Axis. Probably should do that. So we have armored support for the dock. We have mechanized battle group. More 8-Rads just causing absolute chaos, by the way. 30 kills! These 8-Rads, they are no one's full, and they're absolutely doing quite a lot. And again, that's different from the other pack. I know it's different colors. Sorry about that. But still doing quite a bit of damage. And the dock continued to advance, absolutely shredding Johnny, making him forcibly retreat back to base. Anyway, remember, we also got fuel seizures every time they grab territory. Which, again, if they just keep pushing toward the enemy base, they could hopefully grab some additional stuff there, which would be pretty cool for a guy that's pretty much dominating in the south. Anyway, let me continue on. Azusa has gone breakthrough, so he's gone that mechanized assault group. Also, again, good job killing that American infantry elite. Solid work as always. or in a Vet 3 8 Rad. I think I know what I'm naming this video. It's going to have something to do with 8 Rads. That's for sure. And Elite is armored support again. Now I can see the air support really coming in clutch because it seems like he's pushing on the left. Actually, the same thing, I would say, with Azusa. So if they continue with the 8 Rads, even though the infantry is the one thing he's really lacking, he has a lot of armor, just not a lot of repairs. Now he could get repairs, and it looks like that is active. So yeah, he can grab territory and heal. So again, as the doc, you want to save more manpower, and that's where armor becomes more and more effective for you. But we'll see what the allies bring to the table. They at least have the north, barely, but they have a lot of AT, so that stops any big charges, though infantry is seemingly just advancing with nothing able to stop him. Recon's overhead by the in the north by rifle. Bring in those supplies. Let's see, allies are averaging, what, 50s? Probably the low 50s, I would say. Okay, upper 40s. Axis are averaging... Ooh, they're actually doing worse. Okay, Azusa's doing pretty well. And has a verbal win, so he can try to shoot down some of those planes. And a flak. Okay, he'll definitely try to shoot down those planes. Which, yeah, there's a recon flying overhead. I can't imagine it will stay in the sky for too much longer with that much AA. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, wait, we have bombers. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, we have bombers, right? 3 bombers coming in, and you can see the trajectory, I think. Oh, they were the flame bombers. Oh, and they are burning all the Germans on retreat. 1 squad down. Not bad. Love how he's running through the building that got eviscerated. Nice. I love the double airstrike there that came on in. Another strike came on in, hit some of the building. Doesn't really do much to the infantry other than suppress. Germans still hold the control, or sorry, still hold the center control area. I can't talk. I do apologize. The victory point is under German control, bringing the Axis closer and closer to victory. Switching back over to, I'm just going to stick with rifle. Or no, I was on Big Hoss. Sorry. Just kind of put in perspective, the allies are down to 69. Nice. Well, the Axis are down to 455. Something big needs to happen, and hopefully it's not dead Americans, because that is not what the allies need right now. Again, flamethrower troop is flanking around the MG, or trying to anyway. Double flamethrowers burning him. Does have some decent veterancy, but the Whirlwind might put him down. Nope! Hellcat puts the Whirlwind down, although flamethrowers still kill the MG, so rip. 8 rad. Oh, I'm sorry, no. We have the 1 8 rad, which, by the way, 43 kills. That is a absolute 8 rad ace right there. Solid stuff. Backed up by a Martyr 3, providing support. Up north, we have a decent battle of 8 rads and other stuff, just killing a lot of the infantry. I love that man taking the man on fire and carrying him. Absolute heroes. Is he just constantly picking him up? That is very weird pathfinding there. But solid AT grenades. Make that stew go down. 8 rads are in full retreat mode. That's from Azusa, who still has 3 of them. Oh, wait, maybe I jinxed it. Again, still great kill counts all around. Stuart and double ATs are moving on in. Again, they're really trying to bring out the AT to deal with these light armored vehicles, but they're just having a really hard time. Mines, make sure your units are ambush situations, covering your flanks. That would, I would assume, help out and stop these guys. Again, but we also have hard points that they could technically do, but now there's a bunch of these, well, yeah. You have a bunch of rocket artillery that shoots flames at you, so these Nebelwerfers are just going to absolutely melt the Axis. Now, I'm sorry, the Allies. Now, luckily, the Allies returned fire by melting the Axis in this case. Great job. I'm glad to be proven wrong. Also, love Big Hoss in this idea of putting tank traps down. That stops the 8 rads in their pathfinding, which pathfinding has been improved, but you can't really fix the fact that you're going to hit a brick wall, essentially, or steel traps with your 8 rad. So we'll see how things fare. Still has a good amount of manpower for Big Hoss. Let's see, rifle down in his army, but now it's a Sherman on the field. Fire is just laying down fire. We have the Hellcat in the middle area, and Azusa with his 8 rads and a Panzer 4. Damn, okay. Interesting stuff there. Oh my lord. Well, there goes all of that. Yeah, good Stuka dive bomb, I would say. That was a pretty solid hit. I love the airstrikes. Again, they look very responsive in how they go. And I haven't noticed any bad unit pathing. It seems like, especially if pathing is better for vehicles, light armored vehicles and vehicles in general are going to be more powerful, which maybe is why we're seeing a lot more 8-reds. Is just their potential is skyrocketing. This thing has 48 kills. One friendly, one vehicle, so 49, but still. Really solid stuff right there. 8-rat swarm is up in the north, really trying to kill the infantry, but again, all the AT is just going to put him down. We have a bombing strike, or I think, coming on in. Yep, there it goes. Hurts some of the infantry. Again, he's just going to use the 8-rat zone to melt, absolutely melt this stuff. But we have another strike coming in along the side. Does hurt the 8-rat a little bit. It's not a double hit, though. Oh, one of the 8-rats does go down thanks to, I think, the Crusader. Fire is coming down around the Allied lines, but they do not care. Oh, wait, okay, maybe they should care after this. We have some air support coming in from the Axis. And yeah, it looks like they shredded a lot of the armor. Crusader trying to get the hell out of there. Does get strafed, though, by those Stukas. Stugs are pulling back. They are very low. AT guns are firing. Oh, sorry, in the Sherman. But last, unable to kill it. If I'm them, I pull back. I don't stay on the front. But we have a airborne troop dropping on in. That's why the Axis are so persistent. They're trying to hold on to this victory point in order to make sure it doesn't get, well, they can win the game. Stuka close air support comes on in, does another great strafe on the Sherman, driving it away. American and British forces need to push up and take that position. Middle is also under some contention, but German forces are coming on in. If they take it, it is done. Right now, more air support coming on in. Oh my lord. Yeah, those, unless I'm mistaken, Azusa, right? Wait, no, or is it Sioux? No. What am I missing? Oh, wait, was it? Was this Stuka dive bomb? Anyway, whatever. Good bombing strike just absolutely clobbers them. So excellent job right there. We got more artillery coming on in. It'll cause havoc. Probably kill these unfortunate paratroopers. It does. But it's kind of open right now for the infantry just to mow down the Nebelwerfers. So not really good coverage. Sure, shock and awe. You're going to kill a bunch of stuff. But now, I mean, if the Allies wanted to, they might be able to grab one. 8-rat is trying his best to stop it. But again, he's lost quite a bit of his light armor. And right now, Azusa needs to figure out something. Again, it looks like he lost both of them. So right now he's getting a Panzer III? Sure. Okay. More fire coming down, because why the hell not? Did he just pick that one up and it just immediately started firing? Sure, let's go with that. Again, big push. We have a Tiger in mid. Another 8. Oh, no. That's the 50 kill 8-rad going down. God damn. Tiger trying his best. Gets hit by AT grenades all over the place. Hellcat trying to put down that Tiger. Giving it everything it can to light that sucker up. Tiger's being pushed back at about 45% health. Bounces a front shot. We got return fire from a Martyr 3. Needs to get to assist. And again, we have some AT shots coming in from that squad, but he does get driven back by the MG and, of course, paratroopers. Additional strafe came in the north. Looks like it did hurt the Stoogs a bit. I believe it did. Peds Grenadiers are trying to take that point, but unable to. And with 4 points remaining, the Allies are barely holding on to dear life in this game. Grenades are being thrown, and we're really going to need to see a consistent Axis attack in order to grab either point. Honestly, converging all their resources into a center location may not be a terrible idea. Concentrate air support, airstrikes, artillery, and flanking opportunities. Again, we have a potential flank here, which would absolutely devastate the Allies if they hit that spot. And hopefully, because of these tank traps, you can use the Allied defense against them. That's what I would do. If you know there are tank traps here, use it against it. That way the armor can't quickly respond. They'd have to go around the back, which would take more time and or too much time and too long for, well, them to actually get support. So that's what I would recommend. Don't push here. Push elsewhere. Tiger is slowly healing, it looks like. But again, will it be something where, oh wait, we have more. No, those are heavy bombers. Yeah, those are heavy bombers flying on in. And this Stuka is walking into the kill zone. Ooh. My lord, they just absolutely destroyed the support equipment of the Axis. Stuka, AA, AT, wait, what is that? I don't know. Oh, it's MG42. Well, it's free to pick up, I guess. So the Axis have one, positive. But yeah, everything just got absolutely wrecked. MG's about to be strafed, I would assume. Though there is a building there, so maybe a lot of it hits the building. No, those are bombs. The bombs hit the building. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the trajectory of your bomb needs to be clear. So make sure there's no buildings in your, line of fire. Shermans have clear line of fire and murdering the MG, so excellent shots right there. More Shermans coming on in. Looks like they're healing their forces, replenishing their men, make sure AT. There's 4 AT guns here, so that light armor push is just not going to work. Tiger taking a lot of hits, but still, luckily most of them bouncing. Oh my lord, every shot's just bouncing off that Tiger. It's been through absolute hell. But yeah, no, Tiger trying to clear away to take this position. And again, that's Elite. Elite has no... I feel like the Allies would do much better if they kind of focused in the south, but we're just not really seeing that at all. So, don't know what that is. Also, what is happening? What is... Oh, all the air support, maybe? Oh my god. Alright, so we got the Stukas trying to strafe the armor. Almost said infantry there, but we have the bombing support that came in as well. So Stuka dive bomb to help clear stuff. God damn. More strafes hitting all the stuff right up the center. It looks like we have fires. P-47 rockets coming in. Excellent shots. So again, that'd be the airborne. Is that rifle? No, it has to be Big Hoss, right? No, I'm sorry, that's not. Johnny would be the one. What am I missing here? Oh, right, it would be Goku, the last person who would have the dual P-47. That might be it. More air support coming on in. I think I said 2 Brits when I should have said 3 Americans. Goddamn. Well, I'm sure no one will notice and put down in the comments. Tiger took massive amounts of damage and will need repairs. Again, probably Pioneers would be better. Stuka fire coming on down. So, wow, you actually replenished your Stuka there. Okay. Well, at least he got some additional support. Although it does look like the Axis are trying to refocus. That or they're running from the large swarm of Shermans. Either way, it is not looking good, as the Axis are currently losing the capabilities to fight in the north. They have essentially are losing the battle right outside their base, and right now, this Tiger is not in a very good position to fight in front and behind it. So Martyr 3 is guarding it. We do have some pushes by Grenadiers, but they're not going to gain much ground at all. There's too much armor support. We can see here that Big Hoss is mass producing Crusaders, so excellent job right there. More artillery is coming down. Some great shots across the board. Again, medical truck right here to reinforce. Again, solid stuff. Bulldozers on the front trying to help. Not the biggest fan of the bulldozer, honestly. Don't know why you got it. But hey, maybe it is doing work. Maybe it's being effective. Quite honestly, I would go with a normal Sherman, but that's just me. Again, paratroopers, 21 kills, nothing to sneeze at. So, looks like we have a small chance of artillery right now, but doesn't seem to be doing all that much. Additional supplies, I'm assuming, being dropped, which you can then use to quickly get resources. And maybe use more airstrikes. Because again, munition drop. As soon as there we go. Oh, more fire and Stuka fire. Actually hitting a lot of key positions. Killing an AT gun. Doesn't knock out the MG. Grenadiers trying to guard the territory, but the infantry just will not let it go. Okay, it cost them their lives, but they really didn't want to let it go. Tiger with 26 kills advancing. Crusaders, do you have upgrades on your Crusaders? Well, P-47 sort of missed that strike. Man, they tried to hit that Tiger with all the air support, but no, good dodge right there. 8 Rad with 35 kills. New Tiger, by the way, on the field. Elite and Azusa both have Tigers. We also have a number of Wesps, so it looks like the Axis have quickly changed their strategy to, yeah, we're just going to bomb the allies out of mid and win GG this game. We have a red smoke, which means we have heavy artillery. No bombers, heavy bombers coming on in. You can see the path kind of coming in behind. No, that was definitely artillery. That was absolutely artillery. Naval bombardment, and there are the bombers. I just got confused. My apologies. Oh my lord. How? Well, the naval bombardment just murdered everything. God damn. Okay, I will say the Wormwood Wind and stuff is not exactly shooting down these planes. I was kind of hoping for maybe it to be a slightly better shooting down this stuff. You would imagine that it might want to be better at that stuff. But yeah, air support coming on in. We have bombers about to level this area again. Really hitting more mid. Is that another Tiger? Well, both Azuzas now have Tigers, but Shermans are coming in clutch. Rifle flanking, although one Sherman does go down. Holy shit, Tiger going down the stairs like, get me the fuck out of here. Interesting pathing. Holy shit. It's like Mission Impossible going down those stairs. Saw the recent movie. Really damn good. Tiger actually still alive. Well, I jinxed that. Sherman's put it down with the Hellcats, which are pushing down the hill slowly but surely. So many craters. It's just... Stuka going down. Both Tigers absolutely destroyed. Now the artillery is free game and gets wrecked. Again, the artillery is completely open if the Shermans want to go for the kill. And I think that's it for the Axis fighting strength. There's a couple infantry left. But again, I feel like the air support's just absolutely just going to shred it. Along with the infantry. Let's just be honest. Just the basic frontline infantry is also going to shred. Ergo, the riflemen. But... yeah, no, right now, the biggest thing I will say for this patch is AA. I feel like AA should be able to shoot down some of these planes. But, oh my god, look at the destruction. There's so many craters. Maybe it's just because the amount of artillery, but it looks pretty bad. Although I love the tanks just going up and down in the terrain. That's pretty funny. Maybe it's just me. I don't recall the terrain being this badly deformed, but maybe I'm just missing something. AT gun is trying to fire up and hit the Sherman. Luckily, the bulldozer just, you know, kind of bounces off the front a little bit there. They still have some artillery. Looks like they didn't go for the kill there, but it's going to be a while before the Axis are in a strong enough position. And right now, the Allies are taking the opportunity to put down caches. So, Allies have 37.55. Axis are looking at 35.23. Not terrible, but not great. Azusa has 3 units. Really not going to do much. We have the artillery and a Stug. So, at least he has some AT. The other Azusa has frontline infantry, and that's it. And it's even worse for elite. So, honestly, although it has a lot of manpower, like, I'm going to be honest. A lot of these guys have decent amounts of manpower. But again, victory point wise is the one thing. Why is he mass producing MGs? Why? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think you're less than 10 points. I don't know why that soundbite's going off. But infantry section is opening fire. I mean, just kills the MG because they need AT. More Crusaders being made. Okay, he has not upgraded them from what I can tell. Because, yeah, he would have to... Yeah, so I guess he just assumes that their, was it 2-pounder gun is capable? I mean, so far it seems like that's the case. Another airstrike coming in, but I feel like the building's going to block some of it. Yeah, it blocks not all, but a good chunk of it. Also, we upgrade the airstrike to have additional planes, more tank traps in place. So really, it's a battle for mid, but the allies are completely dominating this sector, and I just don't think they're going to be able to break through. It's a hell of a comeback for the allies if the Axis don't somehow clinch it. But right now, with the amount of resources they're getting, I just don't see how they're going to effectively push. They have artillery, but they have to push up this hill. And there's Hellcats, 3 Hellcats alone, more AT, a whole lot of Crusaders. So the entire area is now covered. The possible flanking route is no longer all that great. Although I will say, and if they come up and they're actually a force that, you know, is threatening, naval bombardment seems like it's pretty solid in terms of getting rid of any Axis fighting forces. But American forces pushing on with the infantry section, hitting that MG, because again, they can just hit him from multiple areas. MGs are solid, especially if they're grouped up together, but the allies right now are absolutely spread in multiple areas. Elite has left the game. Again, unfortunately, there is no surrender button as of yet. Hopefully that pops up sooner rather than later, so people can, you know, be like, all right, we're not winning. We don't have to just drop. But that is it. We are at the end of the match. A solid match, I would have to say. Honestly, I really enjoyed that game. Again, I think airstrikes are a bit strong. Anyway, what do you guys think? I would love to have gone over damage. I would assume that maybe those Shermans were up in the damage based on the amount of Tiger kills and everything else they got. But who knows? What I can say is right there is thank you to Johnny for submitting the replay. And overall, I do want to give some highlights. Great. I did like the counterattack that happened against the 8 rads. Solid plays by the 8 rads. I'm assuming the pathing for vehicles made it so that way vehicles of smaller caliber, such as the 8 rad, are just even more deadly because you can maneuver them a lot better, right? So, again, also I love the Shermans just bouncing down in the Tiger 2, the stairs. That was a pretty funny moment. Again, some solid airstrikes. I think AA needs to be stronger to shoot them down. I feel like that with the Whirlwind and the Flak, they weren't really doing that, so I feel like upping that in a future patch might be good. But overall, I think like if the whole goal was like MGs, pathing, all that stuff to be better, I think in this case, I didn't see a situation where a vehicle was just like, well, you just sent it in and it's like absolutely freaking out, doesn't know where to go and dies. I didn't see any of that here, but I could be very wrong. And maybe that'll be something I see in the future. But let me know what you guys think about this game and about how the update's going for all of you. At the time of recording this, I hope to be recording a video about the update. Unfortunately, it just got busy, so my original date of plan to have this out wasn't the case. But by the time, of course, this releases, it should be already out. So anyway, thank you again for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks again to Johnny for submitting this replay. You can submit your replays down my Discord and Gmail down below. But it's been Greyshot17. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17. And before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.